Hello everybody and welcome to my 9x9 challenge. I am going to be focusing on a very special thing today, mostly because, as you can see, I have chests and stuff just chilling around everywhere because I am a wreck. I am a wreck when it comes to organization, so we are going to fix that, and the best way to do that is for me to build myself a storage unit of sorts. I am thinking this might actually stand out as a modern facility because I'm gonna try to make it modern. I'm gonna use a lot of whites and a lot of bright colors to contrast the whites. I'm not gonna try to use any textures unless for the floor, I think. So this will be a very modern build, and the reason I'm going for that is because it will eventually, probably, as it always does, turn into an AE network, and I think AE deserves to have a nice shiny building to be clean in. So for first it'll be full of chests, but later on it will be full of awesome AE stuffs and wires and stuff. So we will try to make this building with that in mind, of the fact that this will eventually become an AE system. In order to do that, I am going to need a shit ton of snow, I'm thinking, because snow is a really great building material, I think, for modern buildings. It's got a nice clean look. The only other option besides snow is usually quartz. Quartz, I guess, because I have that really cool age that's not the nether and spawns quartz, I could potentially get myself a lot of quartz. But I also really dislike the lack of texture that quartz have, so I might not go that way. So I will be back once I get started on sort of the base and the beginning of these things, and I will see you soon. Alright, let's get started. So I have set up my 9x9. I've double checked to make sure it's not my 9. I am never, ever again messing that up, because that was a pain in the butt. So I have an idea for this, and I think it's going to be really interesting. In order to do it, I got myself a little slave golem to make me lots and lots and lots of snow blocks. It's a modern house. It's going to have brown on the inside and white on the outside, and it'll be this like twisting, zigzagging thingamabob. I am already unhappy. I am an unhappy camper. That's a much better roll. It's much thinner. I might just do it all birch anyway, but we'll try it this way. So we do that on that side, and then on the outside, we do snow. There we go. Now we're getting there. So cool floor. And then we're gonna take this and this, and we're gonna put this all the way up. Alright, first room. I am particularly unhappy with it at the moment, but I will see how I can fix it. So the snow is the outer block, like that's the outer wall. And if you look at a house, at a normal house, the outer wall covers all of the bits. Alright, I think what's bothering me about this is how closed up it got. I imagined it to be a little bit more open, and it's really closed right now, and I don't like it for that. So how can I open this room up? I could add windows. Windows would be good. How does one add windows to this? Yeah, I think this top floor is too thick. There we go. Okay, I think it's looking better. I still think this is going to need some windows. This isn't working quite like I imagined that it would. This is quite difficult. Very, very difficult indeed. I'm thinking if I take this out, so if I can put, no, I can't put the glass there, but I should put the glass there. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't think that my original design is going to work, so we're going to break this wall down. I'm going to go for a different design that I had in mind. Okay, so I did have other designs in mind. And one was to sort of do so that it would go curve, curve up, curve, curve up. Okay, so what I think this is missing is this missing color. It's way too bland. Okay, so the general shape is coming together now, and it's not looking as bad as I thought it was going to look. It still needs a little pizzazz to it, but we can add that. That's interesting. I didn't expect that to look anywhere near as good as it does. Ooh, that looks nice, because it does give it some dimension. Like, it doesn't look as flat and gross anymore. And I'm okay with that. It still needs color, but it's looking much better. Okay, okay. I can live with this. I can, in fact, live with this just fine. So let's... Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Ah! Oh. So I have plants that grow little slimes out of them. Alright, so I figured out what was wrong with this, and like I kept saying, it's the color. It needs color. And so we're gonna add some color to this. And the way I decided to add color to this is with the slime bricks again. I kinda like the slime bricks. They look neat. They're colorful, limey. So we're gonna try it on this wall first and see how it looks. And then I will actually, there's a lot of different kinds of bricks, so I might pick different bricks for the other walls, so that I have a variation. It's not all the same all the way from top to bottom. So now the question is that pattern too much? See, now I think if I do the bottom in whatchamacallit, spruce, it might actually be okay. I think I'm facing that it's like too busy thing again. Like the Walmart Moo lady, this is too much. I have to tone it down a bit. Can I have both? Maybe I can just have both. That looks like a fucked up Pokeball. So every other one will be this kind of pattern going on here. Oh, a success. I think I figured this out. There we go. That's looking good. Oh, that looks good. I am a fan. But this will all be chest, which will be fine. Chest will easily fit there. Like, no big deal, right? They fit just fine. Now, at one point or another, these will need to change to ME stuff. Now, ME stuff in ME chest and ME interface and all that look better when they're inserted into a wall. And here comes my problem. Or at least I think they look better. That looks good, and it's going to make this building look nice and fancy, and like it's futuristic, and it'll go well with the modern look to have all these sort of ME chests and ME interfaces sort of sticking there. Now, the problem is now I have this sore spot back here. So what I think is going to be the solution to this problem is I'm going to round out the building just a tad bit. And it should actually not be all that difficult the way that I'm going to round it out. Nobody likes a cranky pants sobering. I don't like a cranky pants sobering. Alright guys, so I think I am all done with my storage building unit, whatever you want to call it. Some of the things I've added, as you can see, I have moved all of my stuff from out here right into its proper places. I've labeled things using the Bibliocraft labels, which are awesome. They're organized by themes and whatnots. Things that I've added is I added this railing. It's made out of posts so that I guess it's just high enough that I can't jump it and mobs can jump it. At night I'll actually have zombies just sort of standing there waiting for me. It's kind of fun. And then down here I will right here add probably the warding blocks from Thaumcraft once I get them, because they can still come in this way and it's kind of scary. But I wanted to keep the building open. I didn't want to seal it up. Other things that I've added, I'm not sure if it was clear enough in the little montage. The floor I made myself. I'm really glad with this pattern. I am gonna have to use this microblock floor patterning thing more often, because honestly it looks badass as all hell. This was a simple one. I'm pretty sure I can come up with more complex ones. I added elevators to all the floors, I think in the center. I'm not sure, I didn't bother to count, I just sort of stuck them there. And then just sort of made them a little microblock shell around it. Each floor does have its own color. There's no railings up here, so you can fall, but it's so small that it's hard to actually fall off. Just because you're pretty aware of your surroundings. It's open, you can tell that there's a gate there. And there's even, and I had to add this one because as I was sitting at the bottom, I looked and I noticed that this space was blank and it bothered me. So then I added the frame, but then I needed the gray box, so I just made an escrow elevator. It goes to the roof. There's really nothing up here, but it goes up here. I will, I think, have to add torches or some sort of lighting up here, and even to the top of that building. I've been noticing that things have been spawning on top of my buildings, so I'll figure it out. Lighting in here is actually really cool. So I was debating how to light things, and at first I started with these guys. So I've added lights back there, and it gives the chest sort of have this backlit, and it actually goes to like right around here is where the lighting stops. And to sort of end up with the last little bit, somewhere around here, right here, this one down here has just a little glowstone nook and a cover on top. That's it. And then as you go up the floors, there's the glowstone and the glowstone nooks back there, and that provides enough light this way. And then when you go upstairs, can I go upstairs? Will you let me go upstairs? The lights from here bleed down enough down here that it lights it up. So it's all lit up just by having lights behind the chest, and then this one just for the cover. But that's pretty much it for the tour of the storage unit. I hope you all had a good time, and if you can leave me a like and a subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. You all have a fun Minecraft.